2, 1.
Okay. You are tuned to Beatz here at FM 99.3. Tim Little and the rest of the Beatz crew tonight for the All for One warm-up. We are taking you through till 1 o'clock. We have loads of double passes to give away to All for One. I was actually listening to a community radio station called Wild FM, which was a dance station back in the day. And I was listening to the station at about 13 years of age. So I spent many a weekend up there taking calls from listeners and meeting all these really interesting people and the presenters and producers and stuff at Wild. And then after that, I thought, well, radio is something I really want to get into. I wanted to leave high school, and my parents said, well, you have to go on and do further study. So I went to an audio college in Surrey Hills called JMC Academy and did a commercial music production and management degree. I also started doing some work with the guys at Nova in putting together a dance music show called Nova Nights, and my role was putting together music mixes for the show. In commercial radio, it's very rigid with what you can do. You have to fall into a mould, whereas I wanted to create something, and I guess community radio gave me that avenue because there is a lot of flexibility. You're tuned to Beatz here at FM 99.3, Slade in the mix. So I started work at FM 99.3 at Chatswood. I came up with the name Beatz, and I guess I carried on the name Beatz from there. Beatz is a dance music label. We support dance music here in Australia. We have a few main focuses, one being our radio program that airs each week on FM 99.3, our website where we promote up-and-coming artists. We have DJ profiles, forums, just a way that people can interact with the Beatz community. Part of the idea is to support up-and-coming artists, which we find they're just not being given the exposure by major record companies. And we get people coming into the show with their tracks going, hey, would you like to play my track? And we go, well, yeah, sure. We created a niche, and yeah, that's where Beatz started. I thought, well, I really want to make a living out of this. I don't want it just to be a hobby. I want to live my passion, if you like. And so my partner actually suggested starting an internet radio station. It was still quite young at the time, internet radio. I didn't really know how it worked. The only internet radio stations they had were the ones over in Europe.
In the Sydney club scene.
And we have the lady in the know. It's Kaya with Club Catastrophe. How are you going there, Kaya, this evening?
I'm going very well.
I guess with anything like this, at some points in your life you kind of think, well, if I went down that road I could make a hell of a lot more money. And you start going down that road and you think, hang on, I'm kind of losing track of where I'm going. So you've got to have that equal balance where you need to pay the bills, but you also need to make sure that you fulfill your passion as well. And there is a DJ called MSG, which I find quite interesting.
Is he Asian? Never mind.
I don't think so. He's in the All for One room.
I'm just joking.
We've got Dylan. I guess the original reason I got into dance music was it's feel-good music. You know, if you're having a bad day, you can just put it on and you just get transported to another world where, you know, whatever the problem was has disappeared, and the music is just so emotive. You just see that passion in people's faces, and dance music just gives that to me and makes me feel alive.